Now, amid many global economic uncertainties, challenges, and fears of recession in countries around the world, Indonesia's economy remains resilient. For the second quarter, Indonesia's GDP grew by 5.44%, even higher than the 5.01% growth in the first quarter. Now, according to Indonesia's coordinating Minister of Economy, Indonesia's growth was driven by surging consumer spending and a rise in exports.
2022 has been a year full of many global economic challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic has yet to subside, causing supply chain problems all around the world. While Russia's war in Ukraine has caused oil prices to surge and led to a shortage in food exports, sparking a global food crisis. But amidst all these challenges, Indonesia's economy remains resilient. In the second quarter, Indonesia's GDP grew by 5.44% annually. This is higher than analysts' expectations of 5.17% and higher than Bank Indonesia's projection of 5.05% growth. Numerous sectors saw substantial growth, including the transport and warehouse sector and the food and beverage sector. Second quarter growth was also higher than Indonesia's first quarter growth of 5.01%. Indonesia's growth was also higher than many other countries around the world, including the US, which saw 2 consecutive quarters of contraction. It also outperformed China's economic growth numbers, as China's economy slowed down substantially to 0.4%. According to Indonesia's coordinating Minister of Economic Affairs, Airlangga Hartarto, Indonesia's growth in the second quarter was driven by household consumer spending, which is now nearing pre-pandemic levels.
Nah, dari pertumbuhan ekonomi kita lihat bahwa dari konsumsi rumah tangga pertumbuhannya sudah 5,51%. Artinya engine pertumbuhan dari segi rumah tangga yang selama COVID berdampak ini sudah kembali pada posisi asal, di mana kontribusinya 51,47%, dan biasanya sebelum COVID dia bisa mencapai di 55%.
Meanwhile, high global commodity prices has been a major blessing for Indonesia. For 26 months in a row, Indonesia has recorded a surplus in its balance of trade, contributing greatly to the country's growth. In the second quarter alone, Indonesia had a trade surplus of $15.5 billion, marking a 148% increase from the previous year.
Ekspor yang selalu menjadi andalan kita selama pandemi COVID. Di dalam 25 bulan terakhir, ekspor ini terus tumbuh, dan tentu kita ingat terakhir di bulan Juli kemarin kita punya neraca perdagangan positif di 5 miliar.
Although Indonesia achieved better than expected growth, analysts like Muhammad Faisal, the executive director of Core Indonesia think tank, is urging the government to remain vigilant towards risks such as rising consumer prices and a drop in global commodity prices, which will affect Indonesia's trade revenues.
Pada kuartal kedua, perdagangan retail ya, eceran itu cukup bagus pertumbuhannya, berdampak juga konsumsi rumah tangga. Ini tekanannya lebih besar nanti di kuartal 3. Gitu ya, karena ketika sudah ditransmisikan oleh produsen ke konsumen harga inflasi tadi. Nah, jadi ini ada potensi memang konsumsi rumah tangganya akan melambat lagi ya di kuartal ketiga. Nah, dampak daripada inflasi. Yang kedua adalah surplus dari perdagangan ya. Surplus perdagangan ini kan karena kita memang harga komoditasnya melonjak luar biasa, dan yang terbesar memang lonjakan harga komoditas di kuartal kedua. Nah, tapi menjelang beberapa bulan terakhir ini sudah mulai kelihatan karena ada kekhawatiran di global terhadap kondisi resesi yang terjadi di Amerika, di Eropa, kemudian juga di China yang mengalami slowdown luar biasa sampai 3%. Nah, ini ada kekhawatiran terjadi penurunan dari sisi permintaan.
Meanwhile, the Vice Director of Indef, Eko Listianto, also stated that the third quarter will present Indonesia with more challenges.
Di triwulan 3 terutama, ini memang biasanya adalah periode paling landai ya dalam pertumbuhan ekonomi tahunan begitu secara musiman ya, secara seasonal, sehingga memang perlu adanya upaya-upaya untuk menciptakan istilahnya efek kegiatan yang bisa berefek kepada perekonomian begitu, karena nyaris tidak ada stimulus musiman ya, tidak ada. Lebaran sudah lewat, terus hari raya keagamaan yang lain juga mungkin baru ada di triwulan keempat begitu, sehingga ya triwulan 3 ini biasanya memang paling rendah. Nah, kita harapkan ada dorongan-dorongan lain begitu.
Nevertheless, for this year and the next, Indonesia's prospects for growth still remain bright. International institutions like the World Bank is predicting Indonesia's economy to grow by 5.1% in 2022 and grow by 5.3% in 2023.